Hey, what's up, guys? Carl back from the video, and today I'm going to do my Attack on Titan review, episode 81 English dub review. So, here it goes. So, episode starts out with fucking Eren there, actually um, having his Titans marching off there and stuff like that. We've seen that there. We seen Annie actually breaking out of the crystal there. She was definitely gasping for air there from mostly her breaking out of the crystal there and stuff like that. When she technically broke out of the crystal there, we see the girl there. She was like walking on down this hallway. She sees like some blood on fucking ground there. Mostly when we seen the blood on the fucking ground there. She was walking towards the room there. When she was walking towards the room there and stuff like that, technically she opens up the door there, mostly leading into a basement. Annie attacks her and stuff like that. And then she said, "Don't move there. You're pretty weak and stuff like that for it." So technically, the girl honestly um, had Annie was technically trying to came behind her. Technically, she flips Annie onto the fucking ground there. She said, "You're pretty weak there now because it's been a couple years since you can do it. Even your and he's like, you can't even go into your Titan form because technically you're so weak from the staying in the crystal for that long there." And then Annie's like, "Well, you're technically right and stuff." And then she was saying something about her father there and how she technically got abandoned there and stuff like how her parents technically abandoned her and this guy mostly raised her and stuff like that. And mostly when he raised her and stuff, mostly when he raised her and stuff like that, and he's like, she was talking about that there, how she mostly, her father was trying to get her into like a soldier type of deal there, mostly getting her ready for like a soldier thing. So he made her train her like day and night there to mostly get stronger and stuff like that. One day, I guess, yeah, I think he was pushing her there. He told him to hit him so hard, where it actually hurt his leg pretty badly. Almost broke the leg. It almost broke his leg there, and he almost broke his leg there and stuff like that. And then, but he was technically he's like and stuff like that, and technically was kind of smiling at the time there, saying like, "Oh yeah, you hit him that hard there because of the and he has and stuff like that." And then he told him he loved her and stuff like that, and generally that was going on with that stuff there. Mostly we go into where fucking the next scene we see technically the girl and Annie get into a horse there and try to like ride off there. They said Annie was actually saying she wants to go back there, and she was saying that would be a bad idea because right now, technically, if you go back there, everybody's going to be like flattened. Like technically, everybody's going to be fucking flattened there and stuff like that. And she was like, "You're gonna mostly everybody's gonna be flattened or something like that, and it's gonna be nothing but rubble and stuff like that." That's what she was saying, stuff like that. Saying it's gonna be nothing but fucking like people are just gonna get fucking flattened there. That's what she was saying. So stuff goes on in that stuff there. Um, so we go into the next scene there where we see Gabi there was they're trying to stop Falco from getting eaten there and stuff like that. He's like they're like telling the Gabi there saying like, well, you can do this, Gabi. You can actually do this and try to stop Falco from getting eaten there and stuff like that. And then technically Armin was saying like, well, we need to do something there to actually do a full thing there so we can actually stop Connie there from letting Falco or giving Falco to eat and stuff like that. And then technically Nia, not yeah, I think it was Nia. Nia was actually saying there to no, not Nia, but saying to the girl who honestly Sausage Satan in the second series. She was telling her, she called her Nia there. She's like, you need to, she's like, go look out there, Nia, or something. She told her that. And then she was like, well, technically, that's not my real name. That Connie was actually, or not Connie, but Gabi was actually saying that she's like, well, that's not my real name and stuff like that. And she was actually saying that there. She's like, that's not my real name and stuff. And then she's like, her name was, she told her name was Gabi there. And mostly, so Gabi takes off with Aaron, or with Armin there. Technically, she takes off with Armin there and stuff like that. And then we see the Air Knights there, technically trying to force their hand into people honestly trying to join the Air Knights there. This one guy was fucking refusing there, being stubborn and refusing there. He said, I don't want to be like part of the Air Knights and stuff like that. That's what he was saying and shit. And then fucking he gets shot in the he gets shot like both of his hands get shot there, and he said, you can join us right now. That's what they're saying to him. And then he's like, bullshit, I'm not fucking joining you guys and shit like that. And then he gets fucking shot in the head there and dies off there and stuff like that. So the guy technically gets killed by the thing. They're like, who is going to be next there? Technically that was going on with that stuff. And you see in the background of seeing the Colossal Titans are technically on their march there. Mostly Aaron's Colossal Titans are technically on their march there and stuff like that. So when that was going on with that stuff there, when that was going on with that stuff there, we see all that stuff there. And technically, we see all that stuff there. The Colossal Titans are technically doing that stuff there and stuff on their march and stuff like that. We see Falco was talking to Connie there. And mostly Connie was saying something about this there, saying like, oh, we can get into like a better hospital and stuff like that. That's what he was trying to say to Falco. Technically, we see Falco actually was saying something about he was thinking Connie there to take him somewhere where it can like be affecting him there or something like that. And he's like, no problem, Falco and stuff like that. So, but technically he really wants to speak to his mother there because she's the only one who honestly survived there and was technically like a Titan there and stuff like that. So he was going to try to feed Falco there to actually get her back to normal there and stuff. That still happens there. Mostly he was trying to get her back to normal and stuff. So, and he told him thank you and stuff like that. So, when that was going on with that stuff there, we've seen some flashbacks and stuff like that for it. And yeah, that's pretty much it where the episode ends. Yeah, that's where the episode ends. So, yep, that's pretty much it. Comment, rate, and responsive to the Sparrows. If you like my murders, please subscribe. Hit my notifications so uploads. Comment, responsive to the Sparrows. I like hanging out. Out of your peace.